Honorable Professor Peter Kachavivi, Speaker of the National Assembly, Honorable Lucas Sinimbo Muha, Chairperson of the National Council, Her Excellency Dr. Netumbo Nandi Ndaitwah, Vice President of the Republic of Namibia, Right Honorable Sarah Kugongerwa Madira, Prime Minister of the Republic of Namibia, and leader of the government business in the House. Honorable McHenry Benani, leader of the official opposition, and other leaders of parties represented in Parliament. Your honorable members of Parliament, Your Lordship, Peter Shivute, Chief Justice, and other judges, Your Lordship, Petrus Damasep, Deputy Chief Justice, honorable judges and other members of the judiciary, the service chiefs, members of the diplomatic corps, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I am honored to join you at the official opening of the 9th session of the 7th Parliament in accordance with the long-standing practice established since independence, as the Honorable Speaker has already read them to us. The assumption of this legislative year is taking place at the time of the loss of our President, His Excellency Dr. Hage Geingob, on the 4th of February. He is one of the founders of the Namibian Constitution, having chaired the Constituent Assembly, which drafted our Constitution. He served as the first Prime Minister and third President of the Republic. Our country has therefore lost a national icon. It has lost a hero, a committed and dedicated leader who did not only contribute to the building of modern Namibia nation, but has made durable footprints in Namibia, on the African continent, and globally in all spheres of human endeavor. The Honorable Speaker has already make us to stand and observe a minute of silence. I don't have to repeat that. All as Namibians, we should therefore pick up from where he left and rededicate ourselves to the noble ideas of unity and inclusivity for all our citizens in the Namibian House. In his New Year's message, President Geingob declared this year, 2024, to be the year of expectation. This is also the year of elections, in which the sovereign, the people of Namibia, the people of the Namibian House, will go to the polls in November this year to elect new presidential and parliamentary leaders. These new leaders will be expected to continue the task of nation building, consolidation of peace, stability, and democracy, with the aim of achieving shared prosperity. Honorable Speaker, Honorable Chairperson, Namibians, as the sovereign, have clear expectations of the leaders they would elect to enter into a social contract with for the next 5 years. Therefore, both members of the executive and of Parliament should prepare to account to the sovereign on their tangible achievements during the past 5 years of service. As a country, we have made good progress on our socio-economic development and are facing bright economic prospects. However, much remains to be done. Much work awaits us all. Therefore, as parliamentarians, you should focus your energies to enact laws that enhance the growth of our national economy, especially the sectors that broaden the scopes of economic development in our country, such as agriculture, mining, service and value addition to our natural resources. Currently, the government has embarked on the development of green energy resources, as well as oil and gas industries. Thus, all our three organs of state are required to redouble efforts to realize more inclusive economic growth, equality, equity, and shared prosperity across all spheres of our society. Hence, parliamentarians have an important role to play in ensuring that the work of the legislature positively impacts livelihoods, especially for those underserved Namibians in the remote areas of our country. In this context, just as members of the executive arm of government, members of parliament are required to self-introspect whether they have executed their mandate of enacting legislation which have positively transformed Namibian lives. I therefore appeal to parliamentarians from both houses to complete all outstanding businesses, including passing critical bills before year-end. I understand that the parliamentary theme of this year is, as the Speaker has already mentioned, and I quote, improve public engagement to the expectations of the citizens. This is particularly fitting and consistent with the overall theme of the government, which is, and I quote again, year of expectations. In view of this, each organ is responsible for different but equally important functions of the state, which are mutually reinforcing, while firmly upholding the doctrine of separation of powers. I have noted with appreciation that over the years, members of parliament have increased citizenry engagement through various standing committees. This is commendable, and I am happy to note that the National Assembly has reviewed its standing rules and orders and developed separate rules for standing committees. I believe that the National Council has similarly reviewed its standing rules and orders and is equally focused on enhancing outreach programs. Honorable Speaker, Honorable Chair, members of Parliament play a vital role in ensuring that the laws passed in Parliament respond to the diverse needs and aspirations of our citizens. For that reason, honorable members, you should continue to engage with all stakeholders and also consider reconvening the 6th session of the Children's Parliament, which was last held, I believe, in August 2019. The Children's Parliament and the Junior National Council served as a platform where young people gather to debate issues affecting them and make recommendations to relevant offices, ministries, and agencies. These platforms also inculcate leadership values into our young people, which is an investment into the future of our country. Some honorable members of this august house are alumni of these structures and can testify to the benefits of such exposure. Honorable Speaker, Honorable Chairperson, last year, several critical bills were tabled in this House. Several of them were passed, while others remain pending. As you set your agenda for this year, it is expected that pending bills be prioritized as per your mandate. Therefore, I am pleased to note that following are among the bills that are likely to be tabled during the course of this year. Regional Constituency Funding Bill, Health Professional Bill, Namibia Energy Regulator Bill, Electricity Bill, Marriage Bill, Children Justice Bill, Ombudsman Bill, Divorce Bill, Public Gathering and Demonstrations Bill, Regularization of status of certain residents, their foreign spouses, and their descendants Bill, Roads Bill, and Vehicle Mass Bill. I urge all parliamentarians to ensure that these bills are passed without delay. In conclusion, as the newly sworn-in president, I consider my role to be of an intermediate nature to optimally conclude the term of office of His Excellency Dr. Hage Geingob, our late president, to ensure the security of our people, to serve all Namibian communities to the best of my ability, and finally, to manage the transition to the next president, whom the Namibian people will elect come November 2024. Let me make it a little bit clearer. I have no intention, no desire, no ambition to stand for any office. So if you want to stand, don't think Mbumba is standing in your way. With this many words, it is now my honor to declare the 9th session of the 7th Parliament officially open. God bless the people of the land of the brave. Long live the Republic of Namibia, and I thank you for your kind attention.